Good morning, good day, whatever it is. This is Miss. Do you go by Megan or Celeste?
I
Megan,
go by
Celeste?
Megan.
For those of you who don't know, which is shocking as it is, this is a TikTok superstar. But aside from that, you've done a phenomenal job of changing your life, changing everything else, and just becoming the person that you want. What was the actual turning point from going from the life that you were to where you are now and continuing on?
Right, so I was 340 pounds 3 years ago, and I got tired of being trapped in my body. That's the best way I can describe it. I felt like I had no control.
Okay.
And it was a horrible feeling. And I was also in an abusive marriage, so when I left that, I just decided, we're gonna change our whole life. That was the motivation that I needed to learn discipline. Because if you don't know, motivation is only gonna take you somewhere.
Yeah.
It's a myth.
Yeah. There's several trains of thought that say motivation is the number one thing, but then there's everybody else who's already been through and blown through all of that motivation. It's like motivation is get you started, but it's the discipline and dedication that's going to keep you going.
Yeah, I have people ask me all the time, how do you stay motivated? I don't, but I've built a routine. So this is just what we do now. It's who we are.
You actually mentioned that the other day. You were getting ready to go you wanted, or you thought about wanting one of the old foods that you wanted, and then you really just said, no, this is who we are now. We're going to find something else, and we're going to do something else.
Yeah, it's all about relearning and restructuring behaviors.
Yeah.
So, it comes down to psychology. So that thing that I wanted was a family size bag of Cheetos for comfort food, and instead, I already knew in my head where my comfort is. It's by getting in the gym, getting endorphins, putting in work, realizing my worth, and it's so much more gratifying.
So when you do hit that point for yourself and you are out of motivation, because it's one of those things that's going to come and go.
Yeah.
What, are you one of the people who just pushes through? You one of the people who just goes through the motions until everything rolls back? What are the things for yourself that actually gets you back there?
Honestly, that's why I keep footage of who I used to be.
Okay.
Because I'll go back and look at old pictures or things like that, and it's just a reminder, not that there was anything wrong with who I was, but I was trapped in a body I couldn't do anything with.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back there.
So for you, there was something wrong with it.
Yeah.
You got tired of being there.
Yeah, and I think, and you may cut this out, there's such a push for accepting unhealthy bodies. That may not float well, but health at every size, I'm sorry, I have been 340 pounds. There's nothing healthy about that.
Well, that's why it's an unpopular opinion, because there is a difference in between being healthy and just accepting unhealthy behaviors.
Yeah.
And there's a difference.
It all comes down to self-awareness.
Which I think is a big lacking thing, which makes it an unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants to be okay, and that kind of piggybacks on the discipline thing. Nobody wants to admit or look at themselves and be like, well, we might have let ourselves go. We might have done something. Being in shape and having healthier behaviors, or even doing unhealthy things in moderation. Big thing for us, big thing for yourself as well.
And another thing that drives me is just the fact that I want to be able to play with my nieces and nephews and not get winded. I want to be able to walk up a flight of stairs and not get winded anymore. That's why I keep going, because it's those tiny little nuances that are so important to me.